Hi, and welcome back to another featured business interview. I'm here with Copper Creek Senior Living. It's out on 609 Highway 150 North, and I'm here with Jerica Miller and
Jill Richards.
Jill Richards. And we're going to learn a little bit about Copper Creek Senior Living, what they have to offer, and we will be able to join them for an event they'll tell us about a little later on. So, welcome.
Thank you.
So, what is Copper Creek Senior Living?
So Copper Creek is an assisted living facility. We have 43 apartments, 10 of which are memory care. So we've got assisted living, memory care, independent living, and we do offer respite services as well, which are like short-term stays. So there's a number of different services that we can provide for people. You know, we have some residents that are completely independent. They can do everything on their own. And then we have others who we assist with doing their medications, helping with showering, getting dressed, that sort of thing. We provide meals for them, and yeah.
That's fantastic.
Did I miss anything?
No, just that we're a really good time.
That's awesome. I guess, tell me a little bit about your roles within Copper Creek.
So I'm the director of Copper Creek. And I have been the director there since mid-February, so just a couple of months now. And I'm also the director of another assisted living facility in Monona, Garden View Place. I started at Garden View Place in December 2021, so I've been there a little over a year now. And so doing that, I learned a lot just about the assisted living realm of things, I guess. And so although I'm new to Copper Creek, I'm not new to the role. And so I started at Copper Creek, and then shortly after I started there, we brought on Jill. So you can
So I'm the campus nurse. I'm there Monday through Friday. I do the communications between doctors, families, problem solving, of course, with family residents. Ensure that the medications and the doctor's appointments are all up to date and current, and probably the one person or the contact person for the facility. We do share Jerica, and we share our administrative assistant, so I'm that person that's there consistently every day.
Okay. And are you guys from the area? Have you grown up around here? Or?
So I'm originally from McGregor. I live in Monona right now, and I went to college at Upper Iowa in Fayette, so I'm quite familiar with, the Northeast Iowa, this area.
I grew up in the big city of El Dorado.
Okay,
Yep. I went to school at North Fayette from kindergarten to 6th grade, and then after my 6th grade year, my parents and us moved to Claremont. So I graduated from Claremont, got married, and have made it all the way west in Fayette County to Alpha, Iowa. And currently we now live in Hawkeye. So I am born and raised, lived in Fayette County my entire life, worked in Fayette County my entire life. So very familiar with this part of the country.
That's awesome. I guess you probably know more about the area than I do, as I'm still learning and going about it.
It's a big asset that we have Jill, in that she's so familiar with the area, and we have people come in the door, and she always knows somebody that they know. She makes connections with everybody that comes in, and so
that's
she's
awesome.
been a huge asset.
That's the one thing that I've realized coming from Boston, that, in a community like Fayette County and like West Union, people are connected on multiple levels. I can spend a full day where I grew up walking every street and not run into a single person that I know. And out here, I can't get out of bed without looking out my window and someone's there that that I know who they are, who they're related to, all the connections. I mean, it's night and day. So that's fantastic. You have that ability to connect with people when they walk through the door, and can relate to them and kind of have a better understanding of the issues that they might be facing, or their parents, grandparents, etc. So I guess my next question here is, what do you guys like about West Union?
So for me, although, I've been in Northeast Iowa my whole life, working in West Union, of course, is a little new for me. And just one thing that I have kind of learned to really like is that here in town, you have everything you need. It's a small town, but you really don't have to leave town to get the things you need, whether it's groceries or medications from the pharmacy, or of course senior living like we have. I mean, you have everything you need here, and that's what I really like about West Union.
For me, it's home. Like I said, West Union, I've always considered West Union my hometown. Just because, like, I'm a big Northie. For those people that are my age, you're going to understand what the term Northie is. I use it as a term of endearment. I'm always, I don't know, I'm just very proud, very, very proud of West Union. I'm very proud of the people we have in town, and the businesses, and just the whole thing. It's home. Can't get any better than that.
And I've been here since May of 2020. And honestly, having lived all over the country and then coming here, I've never had a place feel like home so quickly, and it's been a huge asset. And part of the reason I bought a house and planted roots, and now I'm here to stay, for better or for worse. So. Then my next question here is, you guys have a pretty big event going on May 25th. Care to share some more?
Yeah, so we are currently working on planning an open house. So with all of the new changes that we've had at the facility as far as management and just the people in the facility, we've done a lot of cosmetic updates. We just want to bring people in and show people that things are different now. And so we're doing an open house and a vendor fair on Thursday, May 25th, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Jill is doing a lot of the planning with that. I mean, we're both kind of doing it along with our corporate team. And so, yeah, it really helps that Jill is local and knows all the people to contact for that. It's been really helpful, but we're really excited for that and to get some people in to see all the work that we've done.
I mean, it is a whole new world over there at Copper Creek. We're small but mighty, and we just want people to come see what we're capable of, because I know that we're going to do it.
Yep.
We've got an amazing team.
That's awesome. Coming from an event planning standpoint of having to handle RAGBRAI, knowing what's in your backyard and knowing who you can reach out to and the resources you have, can make or break anything. And that's why, for me personally, I brought as many experts, local experts as I could, so they could, dive deep. So I'm happy that you have the resource pool, and I'm very excited to see the vendor show and the open house. And is everyone welcome?
Yes. Yep. Anybody is welcome. Come anytime between 3 and 6. We'll be doing, of course, the vendor show throughout that time, so anybody can just feel free to pop in for that. We'll have food available for everybody, and then if anybody's interested, we'll do open tours during that time too. So if anybody wants to come in, take a look at the apartments, learn about the facility, we'll be open for that as well.
Okay. And as far as the vendor show's concerned, is that if a business was interested in setting up a table or something like that, would that be okay, or do you guys already have your set vendors? Or
we have a list currently. Mainly what we've been reaching out to invite them to come is kind of more like healthcare related places. But if anyone else were interested, we'd be happy to welcome them.
Okay. No, absolutely.
And Jill would be the contact for that.
Okay. And how would they get in touch with you?
Well, I've been taking a lot of phone calls. Phone number 422-9200. And then through the email, LPN director at...
Yours is LPN Copper Creek at cornerstonemgmt.com.
Okay, and I will put that across the screen so everybody can
it's a little
see that.
long.
Yes, I might have to scroll it across, but that's all right. Then, Copper Creek has decided to move forward and become a member of the chamber. So tell me, a little bit about that decision. Kind of plug us a little bit, if you will.
Yeah. So I'm actually on the board of directors for the chamber in Monona.
Oh, okay.
And so I'm pretty familiar with how the chamber works, what the purpose is, and I know that having a chamber in a small town like this is really important, and so we wanted to be involved with it.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
And, that goes for anybody watching. If you want to be involved, just stop down the office here. I'm always in. You can come chat with me and see different ways to get involved or what I can do for you. And then in terms of just general information, is it best to look at a Facebook page, a website, if someone, it's after hours or on the weekends? Do you guys have both of those?
Yes. We have our Facebook page that I just got access to about a month ago now,
Okay.
luckily. So we do have that. You can message that anytime. Those come right to me. Our website too, we just got our website redone, and so that is all set up and ready to go. I believe there's a spot on the website that says contact us, and it'll send a message right to us. Otherwise, you can call us anytime. The staff are really good at, even if I'm not in the facility, relaying messages to me or Jill, whichever one it applies to, or email too.
And I think with me being a little closer, living in Hawkeye, within reason, I mean, I definitely just give someone a call, and I could pop back into town and do a tour if need be. I mean, I'm not that far away. So.
And that's fantastic to have that local resource, that is run by local people who know the backyard and understand the problems that, you, your family, parents, grandparents, loved ones might be facing. So that's a fantastic approach to things. Coming from a large community, a city like Boston, you are a drop in the bucket. So having that personal touch, that individual who knows, who may have gone to school with you, or in some cases even dated you at some point. It's nice to have that history, because then there's a true connection there and an understanding of what you're going through. So, if anybody has, loved ones that are looking for the next step, whether it be independent living, assisted living, or memory care, I highly recommend swinging by Copper Creek and getting the tour and learning a little bit more about the services they have to offer.
Yeah,
So I appreciate you coming in and chatting with me. Is there anything that I missed, or?
No, I mean, I think the main thing is, taking the step to look into assisted living or memory care for your loved one. It can be really difficult. Between Jill and I, we've both got, a pretty good amount of experience, and we know what that transition is like. And so we're here to help in any way that we can to make that transition smoother for people.
Absolutely. Well, I appreciate you coming in, and we look forward to seeing you May 25th from 3 to 6.
Yes.
For open house at Copper Creek Senior Living, located at 609 Highway 150 North. And if you need to get a hold of them, the best way to get a hold of them is on Facebook or by phone with 563-422-9200, or email, which will again scroll across here. So thank you.
Thank you
very much.